Titanoboa. Unveiling the giant of the prehistoric world. Hey there, fellow adventurers. Imagine stepping into a time machine and landing smack dab in the middle of a steamy rainforest. Not just any rainforest, but one from 60 million years ago. Everything is bigger, wilder, and just a bit more prehistoric. Now, picture yourself wandering through this lush jungle when suddenly, the ground vibrates ever so slightly. You hear a rustle, but it's not the wind. Something massive is moving nearby. Before you can even process it, you find yourself face to face with the biggest snake that ever lived, Titanoboa. What was life like for this colossal serpent? How did it dominate its environment? And what secrets does it hold about our planet's distant past? If you're as curious as I am, stick around. We're about to dive deep into the world of Titanoboa. Grab a snack, get comfy, and let's get started. Alright. Our journey begins in an unlikely place, a coal mine in the Cerrejón region of La Guajira, Colombia. Not exactly where you'd expect to find one of the most incredible fossils ever discovered, right? Back in the early 2000s, a team of international scientists was exploring the Cerrejón coal mines. This place is a gold mine, coal mine, for fossils. They've found everything from ancient leaves to the remains of giant turtles. But in 2009, they hit the prehistoric jackpot. While sifting through layers of earth, the team stumbled upon some fossils that made them do a double take, massive vertebrae unlike anything they'd seen before. At first, they thought these bones belonged to a crocodile or perhaps even a dinosaur. But as they pieced together the clues, a shocking realization set in. These were the remains of an enormous snake. Can you imagine the excitement? The disbelief? Finding a snake fossil that dwarfed any known species was like discovering a real-life myth. The scientists faced challenges excavating these gigantic fossils, battling the heat, the rugged terrain, and the sheer weight of the bones. But their persistence paid off, and Titanoboa was introduced to the world. This discovery didn't just make headlines, it rewrote what we thought we knew about prehistoric life. The Cerrejón coal mines, once just a source of ancient plants, became the home of a legend. So, just how big was this serpent superstar? Brace yourselves, because Titanoboa stretched up to 42 feet long, that's longer than a school bus. And it weighed over 2,500 pounds. Imagine a snake as heavy as a small car slithering through the jungle. Wild, right? Let's put this into perspective. The largest snakes we have today are the green anaconda and the reticulated python, which can reach lengths of about 20 to 25 feet and weigh up to 550 pounds. Impressive, sure, but they'd look like string beans next to Titanoboa. Scientists studied the snake's fossilized vertebrae, those are the bones in the spine, and found they were proportionally larger than any snake we've ever seen. This means Titanoboa wasn't just long, it was thick and muscular, built like a heavyweight champion. With the help of CGI, we can picture Titanoboa in all its glory. Imagine it coiled up in a murky swamp, its scales shimmering under the dappled sunlight that pierces through the canopy. Its head alone might have been the size of a small car. Now that's a snake you'd want to admire from a distance. Let's rewind the clock and set the stage. Titanoboa lived during the Paleocene epoch, roughly 58 to 60 million years ago. This was a time of recovery and growth after the dinosaurs' dramatic exit. The Earth was warmer, a lot warmer, and life was flourishing in new and exciting ways. In what's now northern Colombia, there was a vast tropical rainforest, one of the earliest known. The climate was hot and humid, with temperatures averaging around 90 degrees Fahrenheit, that's about 32 degrees Celsius. Rainfall was abundant, creating swampy environments perfect for our giant snake. But Titanoboa wasn't alone. This lush habitat was home to other gigantic creatures, like huge turtles with shells the size of kiddie pools and massive crocodile-like reptiles that could rival modern SUVs in length. The jungle buzzed with insects, birds, and mammals, all coexisting in this steamy ecosystem. The high temperatures played a significant role in the size of these reptiles. You see, snakes are ectothermic, meaning they rely on external heat to regulate their body temperature. The warmer it is, the more energy they have to grow. So, the toasty climate of the Paleocene allowed Titanoboa to reach its staggering dimensions. It's fascinating to think about this ancient world, teeming with life and dominated by creatures that today would seem like monsters from a sci-fi movie. Now, let's dive into how Titanoboa operated in its environment. Spoiler alert. It was the ultimate apex predator. This massive snake primarily hung out in the water. Think about it. Moving a body that big on land would be tough, but in water? Much easier. The swamps and rivers were its hunting grounds, and it ruled them with an iron coil. Diet-wise, Titanoboa likely had a varied menu. Large fish were probably the main course, ancient relatives of the fish we see today, but bigger and meatier. And those crocodile-like creatures? They might have been on the menu too. As for hunting techniques, Titanoboa was the master of the ambush. Picture it submerged in murky water, virtually invisible. An unsuspecting fish swims by, and in a flash, Titanoboa strikes. It uses its powerful jaws to grab the prey, then wraps it up in a crushing embrace. Constriction cuts off blood flow and air, leading to a swift end for the prey. With no natural predators, adult Titanoboas had free rein over their territory. Juveniles might have had to watch out for larger crocodilians or even cannibalistic adults. Yikes. But overall, they were at the top of the food chain. Social behavior in snakes is still a bit of a mystery. Most large snakes today are solitary, and Titanoboa was probably no different. However, it's fun to imagine these giants occasionally crossing paths in the vast waterways of their home. So, why does Titanoboa matter beyond being an awesome giant snake? Well, its discovery has some pretty cool scientific implications. Firstly, Titanoboa helps us understand past climates. The size of cold-blooded animals is a good indicator of the temperature of their environment. Larger sizes suggest warmer climates. By studying Titanoboa, scientists estimate that equatorial temperatures during the Paleocene were significantly higher than today. This information feeds into our understanding of climate change over geological timescales. It provides a point of comparison for today's warming trends and helps predict how ecosystems might respond to rising temperatures. Moreover, Titanoboa fills a gap in the evolutionary history of snakes. It shows that after the dinosaurs went extinct, snakes didn't just survive, they thrived and evolved into even larger forms. Studying its anatomy helps scientists trace the development of modern snakes and understand how they've adapted to different environments over millions of years. And let's not forget the bigger picture. Discoveries like Titanoboa highlight the incredible diversity of life on Earth and remind us that our planet has gone through immense changes. It puts our own existence into perspective, doesn't it? Bringing a prehistoric giant like Titanoboa back to life is no small feat, but thanks to the collaboration between scientists and artists, we can visualize this ancient serpent in stunning detail. Paleoartists play a crucial role in this process. They take the fossil evidence, the bones, the environment, the known physiology of modern snakes, and use it to create lifelike representations. It's a bit like detective work mixed with artistry. Technology has revolutionized this field. 3D modeling and CT scans allow for precise reconstructions of the fossilized bones. These digital models can be manipulated to understand how Titanoboa moved, how its muscles attached to its skeleton, and how it interacted with its environment. Museums around the world have showcased exhibits dedicated to Titanoboa. Visitors can walk beneath a massive replica, feeling dwarfed by its sheer size. It's one thing to read about a 42-foot snake, it's another to stand next to one, even if it's just a model. Titanoboa has also slithered into popular culture. Documentaries have been made, sparking the imaginations of viewers everywhere. It's become a symbol of the mysteries still hidden in Earth's deep past and a reminder of how much there is left to discover. So, are there any living relatives of Titanoboa slithering around today? While nothing matches its size, the anacondas and boas we know share some family ties. The green anaconda, for instance, is one of the heaviest snakes alive today and shares similar traits, a preference for aquatic environments and using constriction to subdue prey. But environmental changes over millions of years have led to smaller sizes. Cooler global temperatures and shifts in ecosystems mean that such gigantism isn't feasible anymore. Throughout human history, stories of giant snakes have been told across cultures. In the Amazon, legends speak of the Yakumama, a massive snake thought to inhabit the river depths. In African folklore, tales of monstrous serpents abound. Even in ancient myths from Asia and Australia, gigantic snakes make appearances. These legends, while embellished, could be echoes of a time when larger snakes were more common. The discovery of Titanoboa gives some substance to these myths, showing that enormous snakes did once exist. On a more serious note, these stories and discoveries highlight the importance of conservation. Protecting the habitats of modern snakes and other wildlife ensures that we maintain the biodiversity that's so crucial to our planet's health. Plus, preserving these environments keeps the door open for new discoveries that can teach us about Earth's history. And there you have it, the epic tale of Titanoboa, the giant serpent that once ruled the rainforests of prehistoric Colombia. From its unbelievable size to its role as an apex predator, Titanoboa offers a fascinating glimpse into a world long gone but not forgotten. Its discovery has expanded our understanding of the ancient climate, the evolution of snakes, and the dynamic changes our planet has undergone. It's a reminder of the incredible resilience and adaptability of life. So next time you're out in nature, take a moment to appreciate the wonders around you, the descendants of creatures that have been shaping and reshaping our world for millions of years. Who knows what other secrets are buried just beneath our feet, waiting to be unearthed? Thank you for joining me on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed exploring the world of Titanoboa, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the past and present. Have questions, thoughts, or just want to share your favorite prehistoric creature? Drop a comment below. I love hearing from all of you. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and remember, the world is full of wonders, both old and new.